Hello, it is Pretty Conspiracy, and I am coming to you from Atlanta, of course. And if you're like any other major city, your city is probably on the verge of shutting down because of the coronavirus. But I did want to speak on something that I found very interesting, and that was the Kobe Bryant distraction. Now, if you remember, you may ask, what is that? What am I talking about? The Kobe Bryant distraction, I believe personally that the Kobe Bryant's death was a kind of a prelude to what is going on with the coronavirus. Now, if you remember back in 2001, in August 2001, singer Aaliyah died in a plane crash. She was doing a music video in the Caribbean and flying back here to the States. And that happened in August of 2001. And remember a month later what happened? Yes, September 11, 2001. And that was a prelude to September 11th because Aaliyah's death was a distraction for a lot of people. It dominated the news for that month, those few weeks until September 11th happened. And September 11th changed everything. I believe the same is true with the Kobe Bryant distraction. His death had dominated the news for a good month and a half. And now the coronavirus is all we can talk about. It's all we can talk about. It's all we can think about. So I believe that the death of Kobe Bryant is what the distraction was, because I was trying to figure it out for the longest time what the distraction was, and I truly believe that that's what the distraction was for us, is that we were all going to be talking about this news, this coronavirus. So when you see things like that happens, like in that order, you always got to know that when there's a big death like there was with Kobe Bryant, that there was going to be a big event afterwards. Because what was going to top the death of Kobe Bryant? Not very much, right? And I didn't really think about it until I thought about it. If that makes sense. I didn't think about it until I thought about it. Maybe this corona thing is man-made. I didn't really even think about the disease of corona until I guess it started to hit the USA. And I didn't give it a second thought because there's always been epidemics. There always have been outbreaks. Now, I have not in my lifetime had an outbreak that reached this pandemonium. And this disease actually has not had a high mortality rate, but yet it has garnered so much attention. I think because it is hitting home, and a lot of the people who are dying from this disease are not necessarily people of color. So when that happens, everything gets on high alert, because I feel like if it had happened in an African nation, we wouldn't care nearly as much, and let's be honest. And so with this, I do think that I haven't given deep consideration of this disease, of this virus. I think that it is man-made. I think that it was probably a bio warfare that was made to kill people, but not now. I think it did accidentally get out, and it wasn't supposed to. And I think that's what happened. I don't think it had anything to do with a wet shop from China. I think that's like a decor. And I also think that Kobe Bryant's death, though we're going to talk more about his death because there's some questions I have about that as well, whether or not his death was a coincidence, a natural coincidence, or whether his death was let me how can I say this, made to happen. I don't know. We have to wait and see. I have more videos coming out. One, I'm going to explore Kobe Bryant's death because I believe that maybe we're all wrong about his death. For one, I think maybe we could possibly be wrong about his death. As far as all the conspiracies that we've had out there, but I do want to go more in depth about it because there's more. The more and more I thought about it, the more and more information I think I want to share with you about it. And this coronavirus, is it going to shut down America? It has to some extent already done that. I know in the basketball, I want to go more into the coronavirus too because of the whole sports angle and why I feel like sports has played a big part in once sports got shut down, how that kind of shut down this nation. And you can kind of understand, you can kind of look at it and be like, okay, well, this nation is sports obsessed, it's celebrity obsessed. And how all of those factors played in that. And I want to talk more about that. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes too. A lot that we don't know about. A lot of agendas are here. There's a lot of narratives being played out here. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing plays out. But I'm here for it. So this is a pretty conspiracy. I'm in Atlanta. We're about to be locked down, of course. Quarantine, all of that. And we're going to be talking more about the Kobe Corona connection, as well as some other things that I kind of started to see with my third eye. You know what I mean? So you guys keep safe out there. Stay woke. Okay, stay woke. And stay vigilant. Okay, because this is gonna be a crazy ride. I'll talk to you later.